Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my tiny retirement. I'm Christine, and I would like to welcome you to our tiny house kitchen tour. Finished tiny house kitchen tour. Don't go away. Hey guys, how are you? I'm gonna leave you guys over there a little bit so that you can sort of see what's going on here. And if for the close-up shots, I can't find my GoPro or my other thing, but I did manage to find this. So for the close-ups, I'm gonna see how this works. We'll see what happens. Anyway, you guys, countertop is in. So anyway, here is our countertop. For candlelight, I am all about ambiance. The only thing you can see that we have a little trim to do around the window, a little bit of trim here and there. So we have the countertop. You can see that the faucet has been moved. It just seemed to make a heck of a lot more sense. Our oven, this is a Cuisinart oven. I'll tell you, this has served the purpose for everything for two people. This is perfect. We use this almost every day, and it cooks better than a big oven. Let me back up a bit. We have dishwasher, complete with clean dishes in there. That's enough for two people. I run this almost every day, so that works. That works very well. We have room for cutting boards. Look at this cutting board. I don't use this enough. Let me show you. Look how cute that cutting board is. I don't show this to you guys enough. I love it. It's my favorite one. We have the drawer. Plenty of room for the pots and pans. Needs a little cleaning out, but that's all right. I have a lot more pots and pans, but those are out in the garage. And you can see that it's an easy close. This is my stovetop. And I rarely use more than one burner anyway. So that works just fine, and it tucks away in there. So back up a little bit and a little more trim here. I need to paint. I haven't figured out what I want to do there. Maybe a little kitchen towel, maybe a little sponge holder. I don't know. And then we have our drawers. These are the infamous IKEA. This is the one junk drawer. You can see I have all my gadgets, everything I might need. And yes, this is not everything. Let's keep in mind, I went from probably 1,000 square foot kitchen down to, I don't know, 5 by 6, 6 by 7, I don't know. So we have that. And inside, check this out. So we have, these are so cute. Look at this. Let me get you in there. Look at my silverware. So we have that, and then we have, this is where our dishes go. I had big dreams of putting all of the dishes up on the open shelving that's up there. I just didn't like it. And so here they sit. And everything we need is right here. Let's see. Whoop, got a little sticky here. And here is my other stuff. These are a must. If you don't have these are collapsible bowls. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. I had to put you down for a second. Look at these collapsible bowls. Pampered Chef. These are very popular. They're all over the place now. They collapse. They go down here. I have my, whoops, I have my food processor attachments, strainers, I have juicer, I have my, oops, there we go. I have my immersion blender down here. What else do I have? A measuring cup. And over in here, oh, I have a chopper, a hand chopper, you know, for nuts and stuff like that. Then I have a hand food processor. These actually go in the camper, but I love them. I found myself using them all the time. And then, of course, I have my paper goods and stuff. Now, keep in mind, what you see is not an endorsement. It's just what I have, whether it's on sale or whether it was all they had or whatever. And then under the sink, and just for the sake of keeping it real, I'm gonna show you. We have Frank's cat box. I have Gerard's special food in that upright cardboard box. A couple of other little pieces of junk. Our trash, of course. And Gerard's bath shampoo and any of the kitchen gadgets I might need to do dishes or what have you. So there's that. Oh, and we have to keep it closed because Gerard loves his Tootsie Rolls. So there's that. You have now seen the lower half. Let's do the middle part. This here was my great-grandmother's kitchen sink. I think I've told you that before. As you can see, it is not a new sink by any stretch of the imagination. I wouldn't have it any other way. It has absolutely no value, but to me, it's probably the most prized possession I own. So here we go, and you can see that this has been moved. The faucet has been moved, and here is my view. So when I'm doing dishes, I have a beautiful view of my yard. A lot of this will go away as we get more and more established and spread out our yard. Check out my cute little window pull. I love it. All right, so here we go, the shelving. I have my KitchenAid, which is now so much easier to deal with. And you can see most of the counter takes up coffee or tea. We are huge coffee and tea drinkers. I've already spoken about this. So then we have our microwave, which serves the purpose. And we have coffee, my Instant Pot. I haven't done any videos with the Instant Pot, have I? And I use it practically daily. I should do that. And then we have our powdered milk right there, because we use powdered milk from Azure Standard, which is fabulous. That I will give a huge shout out to. Azure Standard has just now recently started coming to our area, and I am thrilled. Their milk is better than grocery store milk, and it's creamy. It's actually creamy. And then in the cedar boxes, in the little cedar chests, we have Roxy and Stanley. Remember my two Mastiffs? If you look back maybe a year ago, and they were running around here with us. Oh, don't make me cry. Don't make me cry. I miss them so much. And I will always miss them. We have Gerard now, but that does not by any means negate how much our hearts still ache for our babies. And then of course I have my weather. You know, I can look out and see whether it's raining or not, but this is a fun little thing. So then up here, top shelf. Oh my goodness, top shelf. All right. You can see a picture of my darling husband and me. That was taken, I want to say 2006, 2004, maybe 5. I don't know. Anyway, we were at this most amazing jazz club, having a couple of martinis back in Mitch's cigar days, and I don't know, somebody snapped a picture of us, and since back in those days, there were almost no pictures of us. The oil lantern you see up there is something that I found at my grandmother's house. I don't know if it's old, I don't know if it's antique, I don't care. It's my grandmother. And that small picture in front of the oil lantern, the woman, that is my Grammy. I don't know if I can get closer. Oh, I can. And there's my Grammy and Grandpa right there. There they are. Okay, so here we go again. Back to where we were. In this box, the wooden box, is my grandmother's silver. Now, it is not pure solid silver. It is silver coated, or whatever they call it, dipped in silver, whatever it was. Anyway, I grew up hating the taste of metal silverware. Couldn't handle it. I thought, ew, the taste of metal, the taste of metal. Well, years later, I realized I was not tasting metal, I was tasting tarnish. I was spoiled even back then from eating off of silver, and I didn't even know it. So, there we go. And of course, my rolling pin, which I threaten Mr. Tiny Retirement all the time if he doesn't behave. I don't even have to say anything anymore. I just kind of roll my eyes in that direction, and he just clams up. Alright, now behind this picture is my Cuisinart food processor. Nothing special there. I'm sure you guys all have your own food processors. This is the original family homestead that I now own. My mom lives there. But there it is. She still lives in that house. The barn is gone. The big garden is gone out in the back of the house that you see. The pond is still there. And that little cabin that you see, I don't know, let me see if I can point it out. Right there. Oh, no, you got my finger. But that cabin, that is a little log cabin, and it is still there. Let's see, and what else do we have? Okay, and then we come over here. Back to our normal size. That bean crock was my grandmother's green bean crock, and before her, I don't know where it came from. So that is pretty old. I don't think it's valuable, but that's all right. The flask, where are we? There we are. The flask, not that we walk around with flasks in our pocket, but when Mitch left his last duty station and retired, they gave that to him. They loved him so much that the guys chipped in and said, here, when you're out and about and sitting on your back porch or whatever it is old retired people do, think of us. We've never used it, but we do think of them. The pottery, I have a whole set of that. There's other pottery around here somewhere. That is Monroe Saltworks. That is now no longer in business, as of quite a while ago, I guess. And I got that way back. It's special to me because way back when my daughter, and I was a single parent, and she was, I don't know, I want to say 4, maybe 5. I wanted something that she would grow up with that I could pass on to her. Something really nice. I have a set of Mexican glassware, stemware, drinking glasses, all of that I was in love with at the time, so I was collecting those. She has that already, and my next trip out, well, maybe next trip out, we'll see if I can part with it, she will also get this for her home. So there's the story behind that. I got it at a time when I couldn't afford much. So it was, I'm sorry for the shakiness, you guys. I'm holding it with my hand. I got this at a time when I didn't have much money. It was seriously just Ashley and me, and it was tough even to get by. So this was something I really sacrificed for, because it was important that I be able, not only my grandmother and family heirlooms and that stuff, but for me to pass on to her that had a memory in our home to her. Then of course we have our big screen TV right here, because we sit, our living room is literally 4 feet behind me. So then I have my little thing of kitchen towels up on top of the refrigerator. Up on top of the refrigerator, oh, let me back up so you can get a good look at it. So there are my kitchen towels. There's my kombucha tea. I'm big into, oh, and there are my dehydrated bananas that Mitch is eating. I am big into natural and herbal teas and remedies for things. I'm very interested in, you know, the natural herbal medicinals. And wild lettuce is one that I grow, and as you can see, I've gone through a lot of it. And this is, what is this? Ooh, it's very dusty. It is my dried wild aster, and each of these has, oh, and there's my horsetail. This horsetail grows crazy around here, just wild, natural. They have, you know, they all have various remedies. And then we have the refrigerator. So I'm going to back up so you can get the whole view. There's the refrigerator. I just backed into. Now this is, the refrigerator is not, it's not full size, and it's not really quite apartment size. It's more sort of an apartment efficiency size, but it works just fine for us. Now I went from a refrigerator that like went to the ceiling and took up half the wall. So this was kind of a stretch, but let's see. Let's see what's in my freezer. All right, well, we have here, oh, I have my flour for making my sourdough. That's about the only time I use it. What's this? Oh, this is my this is my natural beef fat from my butcher. I don't throw my fat away. And then you guys, this is my guilty shelf. My French fries. I have pecan chicken that it's already coated, and you just throw it in the oven. It's like fast food chicken. We call it white trash chicken. I'm sorry if I offend anybody, but that's what we call it. So, and more French fries, of course. And this is, I think, whoops, I'm sorry, I'm taking you everywhere. I think this is chicken fat. And let's turn around. I'm gonna have to back up for this one. And there's the freezer, totally full. This is some fish for those quick suppers. Most of this that you see, these bags, you see this? I hope you can see it. Those are for my my stocks. Those are for my chicken stocks. And then of course I have my einkorn flour. I have fibromyalgia, so this really is something that I can eat, and it's very easily digestible. It doesn't, I don't know, it does something different to me. This is my zucchini. Each of these is grated into 2-cup sections. And then of course I have, whoops, there you are, have my berries. I have junk, don't look at that. That's another naughty thing. That actually should be over here in my naughty shelf. And let's see, this is more, yeah, that's pretty much it. There's actually not that much in here when you realize that those big bags all go into my stock. I don't throw anything away. If the chickens don't eat it, or, oh my gosh, I almost said if the dogs don't eat it, and all we have now is little Gerard, who is so picky. Oh my good Lord. I didn't know Shih Tzus were so picky. All right, so there we have that. I'm going over here. Let's show you the refrigerator. Oh, now we get dicey. Let's see here. I ran out of my own tomatoes and haven't really gotten anything going yet to make my own ketchup, so I have to buy ketchup. Love me some Sweet Baby Ray's. That's my goal, is to figure out how to do their recipe. And we have fermented, oh, and I love my Ken's Italian dressing. I got these pickles, dill pickles, for dehydrating. These are fermented zucchini. We have my homemade mayo, capers. We have some, oh, I gotta turn it around, ginger from Azure Standard. And I am so committed to my Better Than Bullion, it dedicates a whole shelf. So now we have over here. Here is my homemade mustard that Mitch loves. Gerard's water. Madame General's egg. because it doesn't fit in here anymore. Leftovers. Pickle juice for I don't know why. And yogurt because I was too busy to make any and Mitch got mad, so he went out and bought some. And then we have that shelf, which has shredded yucky cheese that we don't like, so probably won't eat that. And then we have Kate's butter. That's not really the butter that we like. There's a local farm around here that we absolutely love, but we haven't been able to find their milk products lately. So, and then I have, of course, Parmesan cheese. I have some sour cream. We have Gerard's special food. And then down in here in the drawer, yes, those are onions, you see. And we have some potatoes. And I have probably 30 more pounds of potatoes out in the garage, also known as our other pantry. Food and other items that we have. My grandfather built this. I think I've told you this before. Built this for his mom. It was not nearly this vibrant of a color when I got it, but he would smile. So anyway, here is, on the top of it, I keep a lot of Gerard's things to keep them out of the way because we don't really use them all the time. So let's go see. And hiding under there is a set of scales that you see. That often gets kicked way in the back so that I don't have to look at them. Alright, so let's come over here. Pardon the dark light. Alright, you can see we are pretty well, I don't know, let me back up again and so that you can get a good shot of, am I going the right way? Yes. So there we are. There's the inside. This is my inside pantry, and you can see over here we have sort of a spillover, and that's kind of where I put a lot of the stuff that I don't really know what else to do with. So let's go in. You can see Bear aspirin front and center. Powdered milk. We got this milk. This is actually low-fat, non-fat milk that we got from Emergency Essentials, beprepared.com. We have done so much shopping with them. They have some good products, but I'll tell you, Azure Standard has better milk. But, you know, waste not, want not. We'll use it. And then I have my grits that I got from Savannah, Georgia. Okay, you guys, I gotta tell you a fun fact. Do you notice that almost every single label is facing forward? If it's not facing forward and you can immediately see what's in there, then that's something Mitch has done. Oh my gosh. You will notice. I got a problem, guys. I got a problem. I've got to at least be able to see everything, like the tea. Mitch is the one that always gets our tea for us, and it's kind of his special thing that he does. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it's just one of those little things that he does to say, oh, I love you. Look how messy that shelf is. You can barely see anything. Nothing's lined up compared to this shelf on the top, where everything is in a row. It's all facing forward. So there's our life right there, in perfect imagery right there. I don't know how we work together, but we do. All right, so there's my indoor pantry. And of course, so I want to thank you folks for hanging around with us. I want to thank you for your support. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for being my friend. The support to get here. The rest of the house is not done, but the kitchen is done. And I want to thank you for following along on that and giving your encouragement. It has meant a lot. I can't even believe we're here. I love my kitchen. You'll be seeing a lot more kitchen videos now, and that make a lot more sense. If there's anything I missed that you guys want to see, let me know. Leave a comment and let me know, and I will happily whip out my camera and do another video for you. So until next time, thank you.